Hello, hello, Angel Powers, boom, boom, boom. This is Angelica Ortiz, Angelica and Powers. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. If you are in America, and great Thanksgiving. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you for tuning in, Suzanne. And drop one in the comments if you are alive, because being alive is a blessing. And I am so blessed to be alive today, here with you. And if you're new to my show, drop no in the comments. Right now, I'm in a house. And I am from Cali, Colombia, South America. So we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Colombia. So in America, if I can, I celebrate Thanksgiving, but that's okay. But my message for today is that I'm very thankful, grateful that I am a human, that I care for other humans. Like if you are in America, you live in America, today's Thanksgiving. So you get together with your family, with your friends to say thank you, you know, be grateful for the food, grateful for the company that you have right now, for your health. And of course, like today, because most of you are in the house with your family, there's not too many people, outdoors. There's not too many people working. So it's minimum people driving in the streets. So when I got home, it was a guy sitting in the grass in front of my house. So I am a human. I'm like, what's going on here? So I get home. I had to bring some things from the car to the house, and I told Rosenberg we need to go and check on this guy. For me, it's like I don't measure if the guy is gonna do something to me. Like I feel so much protection from God that I'm gonna go. Rosenberg is like more hesitant. He's a military guy with 22 years of experience. I just did 6 years. I work in a different level. I work with my heart, with my feelings. So this guy was sitting on the ground. He was kind of resting in something that I was on the. It was close to the road because I have a house that is close to the road, and I'm like, he looks kind of sleepy. Maybe he's, I don't know, under the influence of alcohol, drugs. I don't know, but I'm human. I have a big heart for people, and if you know me, you know the heart that I have for people. So I told Rosenberg, we're gonna go and find out what's going on with this guy. So Rosenberg say hello, hey my friend. He kind of touched his hand, and the guy didn't respond. But he was breathing, so what a blessing. He is alive, and he had a phone. So Rosenberg called 911 from his phone. He provided location, the description of the guy, and he was still sleeping. I had to ask Rosenberg if the guy was smelling like alcohol. I don't know. So, the police, the ambulance, the firefighter, they came pretty quick. And of course, when they woke up the guy, he was kind of upset. He was like, leave me alone, I'm okay. But of course, the guy was not okay. He peed in his pants. And he was dressed nicely. And, and now that the police and everyone arrived, we feel safe. Like, okay, they're going to take care of this guy. And they took him into the ambulance because he was not okay to be alone. So today is Thanksgiving in United States of America. People drove by and they didn't do anything. And that hurts my heart. It hurts my heart big because how in the world You're gonna see a human on the road sitting, like looking like kind of, he was sitting like this. Like, is he sick? Why in the world is he on the road sitting in the grass on Thanksgiving Day? Like, I don't know if he has a family or not, but I bet he has someone in his life, at least one person. Maybe one person is waiting for him, is looking for him. And cars just drove by. And someone, a neighbor, said that people were like, beep, beep. I don't know, you said beeping. I was like, What's that? What's that? And it was a little, it was raining a little bit, but it was supposed to rain more. And I was rushing, like, I need to talk to this guy. I need to call the police, the ambulance, because I'm not going to leave someone on the road. And it was getting dark too. But people just drove and they didn't do anything for him. And thank God I'm here in the right place, in the right time for that guy. So, my invitation for you, be a human. Be a human. I don't know what type of heart you have. I don't know if you are full of fear, and that's why the people who drove by and saw this guy on the ground didn't stop. Are you so scared to help another human being? What the heck? And you could say, Angelica, I'm so scared. I'm a woman. I'm weak. I'm not gonna stand by in the middle of the road to help another person. I don't know. Maybe he can attack me. Yes, I know. I know. I know he can attack you because when he woke up, from the ambulance people, he was a little aggressive because I saw him. Of course, probably he was under the influence of alcohol and drugs altogether. But just stop, stay in your car, lock all your doors, and call the police to make sure someone comes to help the human being. That upset me so much. So when Rosenberg, Caliche, and I went to see this guy, two cars stopped and they were like, hey, what's going on? And we told him, what happened with the guy. Like, he was there and we didn't know anything. And we were calling the police at that moment when those two cars stopped. But they're like, okay, so you're going to stay with him. Okay, cool. And they left. One guy, he touched, his pulse and he's like, no, he's good. He's good. And he said, I had to go to work, but I'm glad that you're here waiting for the police. But I know other cars just drove by seeing another human being. And Thanksgiving Day, and they didn't do anything. So I am blessed to be here in this place at this moment. So we were able to call the police and the ambulance to take care of that guy. So if you live in America and you're very happy celebrating Thanksgiving Day, good for you. But be a human. When you see another human in need, do something. Do something because you never know when you could be in that position. You never know when your kids could be in that position. I know I have a friend, a Facebook friend, and her daughter passed out in the middle of the road, not in the middle of the road. She was on the sidewalk. She was walking. It was too hot. It seems that she didn't drink enough water. She was coming from work. I don't know how many hours she worked, and it was sunny. And she was walking to from work to her house. She's in college, and she passed out for an hour, and cars were driving by. And after, I don't know, an hour or more, one person decided to stop and call an ambulance. She could be dead because she was dehydrated. And this guy, yes, probably she was under the influence of alcohol and drugs. And it hurts me more because it's Thanksgiving Day. Like people are like so excited to eat the turkey and get together and be grateful that they see another human being in the middle of the road and they don't do anything. Like I wish I could have the names of those people that they just drove and they didn't do anything. Just to see how they live their lives. Like they don't have a heart. I see a human being suffering and I'm like, how can I help you? Why you're suffering? Why you're here? Why you are sitting in the ground and you pee your pants? What the heck? And you fall asleep. What the heck? Okay, so that's my message for today. Be a human. Be a human. Be a human. Be a human. Stop for a moment and help another person. Be a human. I love you. I love you so much. I have a big heart and I pray for you to have a heart to help humans, to help another human. So I love you. This is Angelica Ortiz, Angelica Empowers. Ciao. Bye, YouTube. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Thank you so much for sharing